announce on the thing? Did you say? Did you put it up in the stream? No. So it's going to be on.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Knitting Plays podcast. We're on a little bit later than usual.
Is this episode 80? Did you check?
It's episode 80.
It is, right?
It is Monday. It is December 6th. Good evening. My name is Dina. You can find me at the Knitting Place on Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook.
I am Pam. I'm Pam Sapp on Instagram and Ravelry, and Pam Sapiens on Facebook.
There you go.
And Pam at the Knitting Place.
Yes. Sometimes Miss Pammy.
Miss Tammy.
Depending.
Depends. We didn't give anyone notice. We just came on.
And hopefully we'll have some people join us. And while we're talking about joining us, we hope that you hit subscribe so that you do get the notification. Because if we go live, I think they get like a bell if they subscribe.
Sometimes I know I don't get bells, but I get a notice. But
a notification, maybe not a bell, but definitely a notification. Mm-hmm. So please hit subscribe. It helps us, and it's important. So thank you. I see a few people logging
Masha's on. Hi, Masha.
Hello.
Monica's on. Hi, Monica.
Hi, Monica. What an advent. My goodness. You knocked it out of the park. Happy first Monday in December from Kensington, Maryland. Happy first Monday right back at you. The colors are gorgeous, Monica. I'm having so much fun with all the advents.
And in that little gift I got,
oh my goodness,
they were lovely as well.
Stunning.
There's only 3 of them in there. Beautiful job. Beautiful.
I like the idea of spread the cheer. I have something in my eye. I'm sorry, guys. A wonderful, wonderful kit. And I'm saving, I don't know what the other chocolate is. What's in there? It's like chocolate lights or something. Were there marshmallows in there or something?
I love marshmallows with chocolate. Is that what it is?
I didn't open it yet. I'm still on my buffalo.
I bought some of those marshmallows yesterday at the store.
Yum,
the mallows, but they had chocolate in it. Chocolate.
You need to, from where? Target?
At the Target.
Oh my God. You have to get some.
You know what I also got, Dina?
What?
Uh-oh. Guess. You have to
Target?
Know. Yeah. Well, it's not where I got it, but you're not going to guess it because I can give
licorice.
You no, I love licorice though.
The black licorice?
No, I love black licorice. No, I got the melting white chocolate.
Oh, I was thinking about
crack, that. Holiday, Hanukkah crack or Christmas crack.
We need to make that.
Yeah, well, I bought the chocolate. I bought the melting chocolate.
Do you want to get together and do that?
Yeah, I can't do Wednesday.
No, I can't do it this Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you don't know, I don't know if you know what Christmas crack is. It's not our invention, is it, Dina?
No, Kathy's.
Kathy did. Every year she comes in and gives us a bag of Christmas crack, and so finally one year Dina and I made it, right?
That was so much fun.
Yeah, it was fun. We did a video. We videoed ourselves and then we sped it up.
Yes, we did a time lapse. That was a lot of fun. You know what I would really like to do?
Yeah.
Maybe for like the last week leading up to Christmas, before we close, maybe we'll insert a little bit in everyone's package. Like it's for online orders. Or
that
someone who comes
in to make extra because we need our own Christmas crack.
Well, you do you. Yeah. I'll take care of me.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
for gifting.
Christmas crack, if you need to know, it's some goodies that are just coated with melted chocolate, white chocolate.
And it's addicting.
It is. Yeah, you can't stop.
We can't stop with just one.
That's why I said to Dina at the end of December, we've put 5 pounds on every side of us.
Well, speaking of which,
you want me to get
the box?
Yeah, I'll get it. Who's this? We still don't know.
We still don't know. I called that number.
You did?
Yes. Maybe if we put it out there. I opened it. Do you have the letter? It's on the table. Sorry, guys. Pam, I'm sorry. See, I'm like cornered in here, so it's hard for me to get up. I'll read comments in the meantime.
Show you what it is.
Hi, everybody. So,
geez.
Meryl, you didn't get a note.
Is this the salt?
I think so.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to take that home and.
Well, when making Christmas crack, we'll have
that.
With a beer, yeah.
Oh my goodness! Finally made it to a live one. Yay, Dora! Awesome.
Look at these.
Like a toasted caramel. Oh, it's like a toasted caramel. Yum, Monica.
What is the toasted caramel?
It's called sponge candy, not light candy. I thought it said light for some reason. Okay. But it's not soft. Well, I can't wait to have them. So it's a chocolate covered caramel. Is that right?
So guys, this is what we got with a packet of salt pretzels. You don't know. I love pretzels.
So do I.
I
Hot
love
pretzels.
pretzels.
I mean, take me to any concert.
You get a
ball game.
pretzel.
Oh, definitely.
And when you walk in the city, if you
A
smell
beer garden.
yeah, oh, I love beer
I
gardens
know.
with pretzels.
Oh my goodness.
Love it.
We like fight for them in the family.
Yes.
We want to say thank you. We've received a gift. It says wishes for a happy and healthy holiday season. Holly Jolly Holiday Gift Box. Peace and joy. We don't know who to thank.
You see what that says, though? We have to freeze it immediately.
Okay, well,
So
just arrived.
we should freeze it.
Okay. I'll put it
All
away.
natural ingredients without any preservatives.
This is from Eastern Standard Provisions. Yum. Can't wait.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
have to look them up because that is my kind of thing.
So we called this number because we had an issue, but we still haven't heard back. We just wanted to thank the person. Yes, and that's the issue. We don't know who to thank. So thank you, whoever it is out there, for spreading joy.
It could be a vendor.
Could be. We can thank our vendors here.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Yes.
To spreading love and joy.
Dina, remember to bring the hot toddy.
We're having a hot toddy.
At the end of the day.
So good.
Mm-hmm. It's a cinnamon hot toddy, so it really is delicious.
Yum. Okay, so that was one announcement. Thank you. What else do we have? What are you wearing? Should we start with?
I'm wearing my...
No, wait, before we start.
What?
How's your birthday?
Oh, it was good.
She still has her birthday
I got a
balloon.
birthday balloon. I should take that to the girls.
You should.
I
They
should.
love the balloon.
Yeah, they do love the balloon. It was lovely. My birthday was Friday, and Dinah was kind enough to get a few little cakes. My customer brought some cookies.
Yes, we've been munching on those.
My daughter came with the girls, and they, of course, enjoyed their sweets.
That was fun.
They had some cake. They ran around a little bit, and they went home.
They're adorable.
They went home all hyped on sugar.
Did they eat dinner that night? I was curious.
I think they did.
It's so cute because I asked
Emily. I did
Emily.
see her Friday night. I did see her Friday night. Like, whatever. You know, Olive doesn't eat much. She's not a big eater.
Well, it was very cute. I just have to share. I called Emily to see if she would bring the girls over to sing happy birthday to Grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And when Emily asked the girls, of course they wanted to come and have cake, but Olive said, "Cake before dinner? That's silly." You know, like
that's right. She said that. Because she knows that's cute. The rule. That's especially with her. She's the kind of kid that if she eats a quarter of her dish and she gets something in her stomach, I'm full.
She's not really an eater.
She's not a huge eater, but you know, I mean, she eats enough. I mean, there are a lot of kids that eat worse.
How's
than
she on the
does.
growth chart?
She's fine. I think she's like the 75th percentile
So
for height, maybe 50th for weight. You know, which is fine. My son Daniel was always that way.
It's okay.
You know, but in any event, she's fine. No cause for worry. But anyway, that's just her. So that was Friday. And then we went to dinner Friday night. And then on Saturday, my daughter had us over for dinner and we had a cake. There is still to come a family dinner because it's my daughter's birthday this weekend. So we're going to have a dinner with everybody. And we can get them all together.
Beautiful.
You know how it is with grown kids.
Of course. They're always all over the place. It's funny because December's a busy month in my household as well with birthdays. And Noah's birthday is coming up. We had weeks ago arranged for this coming Wednesday to meet in Brooklyn for dinner. Lo and behold, my brother's like, well, maybe we shouldn't do it on a weeknight. You know, you can't spring that on the older kids.
No, you can't.
On a Sunday, it's the season, you know, everyone's getting together. It was Hanukkah. He wanted to change it. I'm like, listen, you really should just stick to the original plan.
If you change it, you don't know who you're going to get coming to it. Yeah.
So back to the original.
Well, that's what happens. You know, one person was out of town this coming weekend. Someone else couldn't do it last weekend. And, you know, you have to wait till everybody's there.
Yes.
And so if it happens before Christmas, if it does, if it doesn't, it'll be something to look forward to. So anyway, that was my birthday. And another one's come and gone.
There you go. Happy and healthy. Every day's a birthday.
Every day's a gift that people said, oh, I don't want to get old. Well, what's the alternative, right?
Get up and smile. That's all I have to say.
Exactly.
Marion is saying, darn, I have to call. Don't worry. You can call tomorrow. We sent it out already. Don't worry, Marion. We have you. Monica saying she'll be in New York City for 3 weeks. And she's definitely coming in.
Oh, nice.
That is so exciting.
When
Don't forget.
That's what
I'm going to say. Last week, I think Also, Ellen sent a message.
Christmas.
Right. We
To
close
New Year's, we're
Christmas
closed,
to New
yeah.
Year's. That's
Mm.
like our respite time. Pam and I are like,
Need
we're
a
done.
break.
We need a break. We recharge. The computer, of course, is always taking online orders 24/7. Make sure you just realize that
You
if
may
anything,
pop on. We could also. Oh, I know. Are you around?
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Then we
Well,
can pop on.
I'm not. If guess what? Sophie has an expired passport.
Oh, jeez. Here we go again.
Here we go again. So we're supposed to go away, and we'll keep you posted. But we are usually, yes, it is a fireball, Marion. We usually close. The online store is open. We usually ship when we get back. So that's just an FYI. And dip the soft pretzels in your beer. Yum.
How about dipping them in some cheddar melted cheese?
I like mustard, personally. I like mustard.
I love pretzels. I can't buy pretzels. If I buy pretzels, I'll eat the whole bag. I just can't do it.
Can you imagine chocolate?
Yeah.
Little cheese thing. Oh my goodness. Pretzels go with everything.
Oh, they do.
So good.
Hummus.
Yum.
I love pretzels and hummus, don't you? It's another good one. Pretzels and peanut butter.
Yum.
That's good too.
Yeah.
See, I told you.
Okay.
It's a go with everything food. I'm getting hungry just talking about it. And unfortunately, I can't go home and have pretzels.
Not tonight.
So Dina asked what I was wearing.
Yes. Let's go back to business.
It's a Marie Greene design that was one of her yearly knit-alongs that she does in July. And it was called
the Foxtrot.
Thank you.
You're
Couldn't
welcome.
remember. I love it. We used 3 Irish Girls worsted.
Yeah,
It's got was top down, and it's got this great design. Isn't it lovely?
It really is.
Very easy to wear. It's got a little bit of a, it doesn't choke you, the neck. It's nice and loose. There are no buttons. I just put a little pin at the top or a jewel closure. And that's it. That's what I wore today because today it was warm out. So
yes.
I wore short sleeves, and then I put the sweater over it. So if I need to take it off, I can.
Definitely mild. It's kind of nice.
What are you wearing, Dana?
I'm wearing the Fenne.
Oh, look at you. You have to show them.
By Moonstruck
Can't see it.
Knits.
I think you used what to make that? Vichy bush?
Vichy bush. Petite lambswool.
Yeah, petite lambswool.
I'm not wearing anything underneath. So people ask, is it itchy? I don't think so.
I mean, I'm looking at you with that sweater. It really has a lovely durability, though it's not pilling. I mean, I'm sure you glean it.
I haven't yet.
You haven't gleaned it?
No.
That's fabulous.
Nope.
Dina called me yesterday, and she said, "What are you doing? Like peeling carrots or something?" I said, "No, I'm gleaning."
Like she was grating potatoes.
So you were in the latke mode. That's why you said peeling
and I
potatoes.
still smell like a latke.
I said, "No, I was gleaning my sweater." My like
Too
a cloud.
funny. Too funny.
But and now this looks lovely.
This doesn't really pill. I have to say.
Doesn't pill at all.
No. I mean, maybe.
Oh, that's nothing, Diane.
It's nothing.
That's a high friction area.
Yeah, I love
that's
it.
Nothing.
I love this sweater.
Yeah, that is I have to make. I'm going to make a sweater this winter out of this.
She has a new design coming up. I was asked.
Does she?
She does. Well, it's coming up for test knit.
Oh, okay.
There are 2. One's a cardigan, I think in a sport weight, and one is a pullover in a fingering weight.
Cardigan in a sport weight.
So they asked me which one I want to do. I'm like, I don't care. I'll do anything.
Which one would you prefer to do?
Then? I don't really have a preference. I really like.
What would you use for a sport weight cardigan? You might be able to use
Ravelry, believe it or not.
Really?
I could also use maybe.
I was saying, could you use the Corriedale fingering as sport?
I might be able to do that, or I might do the Corriedale DK. I don't know. I told her to pick wherever she needs me to test. It doesn't matter.
You're easy.
Yeah, I'm easy.
But anyway, love that petite.
Yeah, I love it. It's a great fit. I love that it kind of like squares me off, and
yeah, it has the nice. Was that a
cable.
saddle? Was that a saddle? See, it's a very nice shape.
Yeah, it was fun knit.
Yeah.
Color work at the bottom, super cute.
Was that top down?
Bottom up.
It's bottom up.
Yep, bottom up.
Bottom up.
All right.
What's next?
That's what's on. That's what we're wearing anyway. What's next? Let's talk about what's on our needles. Or do you want to? No. Okay, hold it. Time out. Let's start with FOs because Pam has a good one.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's really nothing. I'm trying to think. I mean, there's nothing much to talk about on my needles. So
Let's talk about your FL
No,
first.
I understand that, but this is people were asking last week for a bucket hat for a child, so I did this, which I think is right now the edges aren't curled up, but if you curl them up, you would have something like this. You'd have it looking like this, and there's Lucy wearing it.
Oh my goodness.
That's adorable, isn't it?
She is just darling.
Now Lucy is 4.5, so her head measures around 19 and a half. And I believe, and there's Olive. It's a little bit, watch the candle for your phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit larger on Olive, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
So you guys asked for a child's version. Pam,
and what I love about this,
cracking.
I love the yarn.
Yes, tell them what you used.
I used a trendsetter yarn called Blossom, which is, here it is in the skein version. It's just like you know how kids love that chenille feeling yarn, right? We always find that the blankets
very
that are done in
tactile.
chenille.
Yes.
Yep. It's a color, and it has these little specks that are interspersed in there, and so you get these little specks of color. The color you're looking at there obviously is gray.
It's so cute.
We had like a lavender and
there are a bunch of colors.
Black. There was white and pink, but I don't think we have white and pink right now.
I wonder if this would fit me since I'm
don't stretch it out. You do have a tiny head. Yes, you could wear it. You could wear it. You do have a tiny head. See, Dina could wear it.
Goodness.
You could make it come like that. Look
It's
at that.
super cute.
That fits you great, Dina. Look
That's
at
pretty
you.
scary.
Dina has a tiny head. Well, it's funny because I gauged it. I got 3 stitches to the
colors.
I got 3 stitches to the inch when I knit it up. So then last night I laid it down. I said, let me measure it like from here to here. But I think it's the nature of a bucket hat. It almost measured at about 20. But again, a bucket hat is not, negative ease on your head. Otherwise, it won't look good. So I guess if you had a small head like Dina, if it measured 20 inches, you could wear this. But Olive is about 18 plus. Lucy is 19, a little bit more. They're 3 and 4 years old. Kids' heads are quite large compared to their age and an adult head. So this pattern, hopefully, I'm going to add it to my bucket hat pattern on Ravelry.
Did you hear that, you guys?
So if you have the pattern,
an additional
you'll get
size.
You'll get an additional size. There you go. And that's it. So hopefully, I would say that it'll be up sometime this week.
I also need help. So
we can do it together, Dina.
Yes.
Why do we delay in doing it? I don't know why.
It's a lot. We have a lot going on. It's busy.
But since the other one was test knit, I really don't have to have this one test knit because it's just different numbers and a different fiber.
So question for you. Did you get the same gauge?
This one, the other one I was saying 3 3/4. This was 3 when I gauged it. I was on the same needle size and it felt dense enough, right? So
the reason I'm asking is what if a customer wants to use this yarn for an adult version?
I would do, honestly,
skeins?
I would just follow the other pattern.
Right, but
yes,
3 skeins.
I would do 3 skeins, yeah. Well, I had,
you have quite a bit left over though.
Yeah, right? But again, I cut the body of the hat short by an inch.
Oh,
there's less of decreases. There was more in the brim on the adult.
Right.
So I would get, you could probably half a third and you would have enough, I'm assuming.
Right.
Yeah.
So just some other colorways. This cute little shade of tomato red.
That is a tomato red right there.
Love it. There's a great orange. Who doesn't love orange?
Yeah.
Got a beautiful yellow. Fun, all the specks. And then we have purple and black. Wow, the colors are really coming up beautifully.
That's nice. And then, of course, the gray.
Yes.
The gray.
So Blossom by Trendsetter. It takes 2 skeins. If you want to order it a la carte, otherwise you can wait for us to put kits together.
Correct.
And for those of you who already own the pattern, Pam is going to just do a modification. So you will get an update.
You'll get an update that the pattern's been updated.
Right.
I think what's going to happen because I'm just going to add this to the pattern.
And if you didn't purchase the pattern yet,
you might have a little more reason now to get it, right?
Exactly. 3 sizes. I don't know.
Listen, you could use whatever you want for the hats. We use this because we wanted a little texture. And, so much of it is just finding the right yarn. We were so excited when we found this yarn, right? We were looking and looking,
and you want it to be child
friendly,
but also something that appeals to the children in color and texture.
Right.
This has it all.
So I don't know. I mean, we may have some, if you call the shop, we may have another yarn like some of that snuggly they could do. But that, I don't know if we're going to do kits for that. Depends how much we have.
It's solid. So if you don't want the speckled, you can
but
certainly
it's that
do
same feel, that
texture.
same texture.
So
you have some there?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yes. It would be cute for a boy if you're looking for something that might be solid.
I contemplated doing a smaller size, but then when we thought about it, I didn't really think it was necessary because I don't know if a 2-year-old is going to wear a bucket hat. Oh, that's, that color, Emily got the girls' winter jackets. And I'm thinking that this might be the color for them. This is a very muted, what would you say? I wouldn't say pink, but it's like a rose, mauvey rose. Yeah, that's lovely. We have that. And it's the same thing, the same kind of, that little
texture. Chenille.
Mm-hmm. So that would be lovely. That would be lovely. So anyway, it will hopefully be up this week.
Are they asking?
I don't know. I'm not reading. I don't know if you're interested, let me know. I mean, there may be no interest in the kids version. I don't know.
Oh, there's definitely interest. We had
someone saying the baby is due.
The baby is due.
Monica. Oh, Monica. Yes, you're having the baby when? Is it February, January?
We're going to be closed the last week of December. So from Christmas to New Year's, we'll reopen right after the New Year's. That's usually when we take time off. Pam is off from school, so it's like a real vacation for Pam.
Right. It's the day I go. The day we reopen would be the day I go. Well, not really. But if we come back, it's the day I go back to school.
There you go.
So when is she going to be there, Monica? Did she say?
I don't know. Someone said it looks great on me. Thank you.
It does look good. It matches her top.
Amy, did you assign yourself the moderator? I love you.
Did she?
I don't know. I see like a wrench next to her name. Hopefully she did. If you did, thank you in advance. She said the baby's due January 6th. So maybe we'll catch you when we get back. And before.
You can have a New Year's baby.
It could be. Are you planning on arriving before she gives birth or after?
Sure.
Maybe.
Like she's going to be down. Is that what she's coming down for?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm having trouble getting
updates from Ravelry. Must be because I don't have an account. That could be Cindy.
Yeah, that could be.
But if you already have the pattern and you send Pam a note, I'm sure
I'll send it to you.
She'll definitely.
Pam is having trouble have to update the patterns. Sometimes it's not as easy as it may seem, which is why we procrastinate because it does take time.
Amy and Ruthie found an error in my pattern on the FLW hat. They knit the children's version, and I think the stitch count was off.
Well, I think I had a similar problem on my list. I'm not even sure. I'll have to go on and look, but I think on my list,
I'm going to update it.
I might have had a similar issue.
12/23. She's coming down, and she'll be here through late January.
Oh,
we'll definitely
we'll see you in January for sure, and you'll have to show us some baby pictures.
Can't wait. May the baby just arrive healthy.
Right. Exactly. Mom healthy and all that.
Yes, exactly.
So this is the only thing I did this week that I really have to show. I mean, have I done other things?
Where's your festive? You blocked that. I saw you gave that a scene.
I did. It's home. I'm sorry. But last week I had a little bit to do, but that's home. What about you, Dina?
No FOs.
Well, you might wonder why. We also have been doing our Advents. Dinah's been doing the Advent shawl and the sock. I've been doing the sock.
Yes.
So that's why.
Want me to start?
Sure.
I'm going to start with my Advent, the Festival of Lights. No, that's yours.
Where's yours?
Here.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to start with the Asylum collaboration.
We'll do that.
The Festival of Lights and Comfort. It's a collaboration with Asylum Fibers. I think people are starting to get really excited because the colors are starting to
change.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We had a few requests. People are asking if we're going to have another run.
Tell Dinah if you want another run.
Yes.
Let her know because she has to. Well, the reason we say that is there's a commitment on her end. So
I have to ask Stephanie if she'd be willing.
Oh, look at that! Now that's changing nicely, Dinah.
I did color number 5. I posted. I have to make sure we have a candle.
Yeah.
Can you guys smell the candle? There's a candle here for ambiance. Have to make sure it doesn't get lit.
Yeah. I want to show this how this is Oh, you have your finger there. That's
Sorry.
right.
This is up
See
through
how
day
that is?
5.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a spoiler alert. This is the River City wrap. I have markers in place for the stitch
What's today?
count.
Day 6?
Today we'll open day 6.
Today we'll open day 6.
Should I open it now?
Wait a second. What is day?
the
Wednesday,
6th.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So today you have to open this. Okay, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't open it yesterday. I actually knit day 5 today because I had a crazy day
Yeah,
yesterday.
you didn't have time for that.
But I'm super excited. I'm loving it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jane asked me
Open
to
up
block
day
it
6
out.
while you're here.
Do you guys want to see day
Show
6 now?
I mean, if you haven't opened it, then maybe you shouldn't look. But I think probably most people have opened it already. It's the end of the day.
We're not going to go live after, right?
Yeah. No.
Okay, so hold on. Let me go get it.
Oh, it's not. Want me to get it? Where is
No,
it?
that's okay. You want to show your advent?
What, my sock?
Yeah.
Well, Dina and I are both doing the same sock advent. It's from Woolens and Nosh. And she's up in, I think, I want to say Vermont. If it's New Hampshire, I'm sorry. But she does striping, and this is through today, right? This is through today's colorway.
So spoiler alert, day 6 is knit.
Correct. And Dina, of course, we have the same kit, but our socks look different because mine is top down. Is that top down?
Yours,
Yeah,
top down, and I'm toe up.
And Dina's doing toe up. So it's amazing how different it looks, right, Dina?
Yeah. Like my socks won't be the same up top, and her toe will be different.
There you go.
Super cute.
Isn't
Love
that
it.
adorable?
That's kind of fun that we did it different.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
Sorry.
Scared me.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay. So anyway, this is today's stripe. So if we knit tonight, it'll be tomorrow's stripe.
Correct.
Just keep it.
I did my stripe for today. I don't need to knit anymore on my sock today.
No, because you'll
That's
do
day
it
6.
tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, well, I can't do it, so I'll do it tonight for tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good. How's everyone doing? Let's see. Love the colors of the scarf. Thank you, Amy.
Amy, she's going to open up her day.
I got up at 4 to open my advent. You're hysterical.
Who was
I love
that?
Nora. I think I need to start waking up early as well.
Yeah.
There just aren't enough hours in the day. So this is the advent box. The collaboration. We are up to day 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm laughing because the colorway for today is called the Pinot Noir.
Oof.
And I have to tell
Let's
you.
guess what color it is.
Stephanie called me up while she was naming the colors.
Yeah.
And she asked me what your favorite wine is.
Oh, is
And I
that
said, I
right?
really love the Pinot Noir. And now I know why. Because the next color is Pinot. So I will open it up. And so this is a spoiler, guys. If you want to.
If you
not
haven't
see it.
opened up your day 6, you shouldn't look.
Right. This is day
But
6.
you can guess from what she said.
It's gorgeous.
So here, you hold that and I'll hold this. So this is going to put it on top of this one. And you see how
that's
this,
the wrong side.
how this is, I can't even tell, how this is the bias of the scarf. There you go.
It's just like a deeper shade. Oh my God, I'm in love.
Isn't that pretty? And you see the, you can see it more in the lighter colors on the bottom. The
fade. It's a very subtle
fade, correct. In the darker colors, it's not as obvious as it is in the lighter colors. But anyway, that's Dina's day 6 on the Knitting Place Advent. And what else?
Nothing. I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun.
It's a good way to start your day, right, Dina?
It really is. I do knit it in the morning.
Yeah.
I wind it when I leave, and then I
do it
knit
in the morning.
I can't knit at night. So deluxe. What's up, Laura?
No,
I
it's
too
Laura.
cast on the River City wrap, only on the second skein, but loving the colors and the wrap. I'm so happy to hear that, Laura.
Hope we're not ruining but at least you know what's coming forward.
Sorry
right?
for the spoilers.
There you go. It is gorgeous, right?
What else? Do you have any other whips?
No.
I'm just going to quickly show.
Nothing to show.
That
I mean,
it's taking me a very long time.
Is this your gift?
This is one gift.
Are you almost done?
I am. I finally hit the crown shaping, but again,
nice.
everything is taking longer now that I have Advent knitting.
Yeah.
This is Echo Cashmere. This is from Blue Sky. It is the 2x2 hat. I'm expecting that Isaac will.
That is a lot of knitting.
It's a lot of knitting.
2 skeins?
Yeah. He'll cuff it up. And
either that or we'll be able to see where he's going, or I'll have a big slouch.
There you go. He's really not a hipster, so I don't think he'll be slouching it.
Yeah, there you go.
but I love it. It looks really cool. So I'm up to the crown shaping. I kind of like that they do this. They have like a 4-center decrease
I like that
instead of a spiral.
Mhm,
So I'm
mhm.
looking forward to that.
Oh,
It's
that's nice.
done in pattern stitch.
And what else do you have there?
I have Danielle's
This
sweater.
is Dinah's gift knitting.
Well, listen,
I could show my gift knitting.
Hanukkah usually is at the end of the month, but
Wow, whatever.
I didn't get very far. But this is, I was asking Pam at the beginning, does it look like it grew? And she's like, well, not for your standards, but
No,
it
it
did
doesn't.
grow.
Well, how
This is
long
the
does it
sleeve.
have to be?
It has to get to the armhole. So this is it.
So what do you think's going to happen, Dinah?
I don't know. And I can't give Isaac the hat before I give Danielle
No,
the sweater.
That won't
so
do.
we are going to
That
be.
just won't do. That's like Tyler's scarf.
I just don't know how I'm going to get it all done.
It's so funny. Sometimes with Dinah and I, it's amazing how things come up at the same time. Dinah says to me, well, I shared a few weeks ago that I started a scarf for my son-in-law for Christmas 2 years ago. And I'm at about 30 inches and he's 6'4", so that just won't do. So I said, I told you guys that I was definitely going to get it done for Christmas. Well, the problem is I did take it out. It's a 6-row pattern and it just wasn't making sense to me. So hence I never picked it up. So I brought it in the other day and Dinah and I were looking at it and she says to me at the same time that her son,
he just confessed.
Zach, what did he do with it? He lost it.
He lost it.
Yeah,
on the ski
he
slopes.
lost. She made him. Was it a cashmere scarf?
Mm-hmm.
It was a cashmere scarf, and he lost it. So we're talking about what scarf it is, and it turns out it's the same pattern.
Yes.
As Tyler's scarf.
Except I did it in a 1-color.
You
version.
did it 1 color. I unfortunately chose the 2-color, which is not bad, but I think it just makes it a little more problematic. But it just wasn't making sense to me. So we looked at it Saturday. We thought we straightened it out, but I told Dina I went home. I started knitting on it last night. I was so hyped up to like.
I find that hard to believe because I really thought we were on the right.
So
route.
after we get off the live, we are going to look at the scarf and make sure it's
maybe post a picture
because I'm convinced. I said to Dina, it ends with 10 inches of ribbing, which is not. Did I say 10 inches? Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Which
She's
I
got
can
it
do
down
quickly.
To the repeats, the number of rows.
I know how many
night.
repeats I need to do a night, and I need to get this figured out.
I can tell you, like with the advent knitting, the stripe knitting.
It's very hard to do it.
No, but when you know you only need to do 1 repeat, it just seems manageable.
Right.
When we do the socks, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, but if you picked up that sock and you knit or something and you knit only 4 or 5 rounds, you would say, well, that's ridiculous. I'm not getting anything done.
I know, but you do get it done.
Yeah,
like, I can't wait. I'm going to have a pair of socks at the end of the month.
You do.
And a shawl.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
A shawl, I know. And you'll have a hat done.
I hope.
I know you'll have the hat done.
I don't know if I'll have the sweater done.
No, I'm sure Danielle is not going to hold you to, a date. Just don't give the boyfriend something before you give her something.
I have to start knitting smaller things. But
and I have to get this done because, I could justify, so he doesn't get for Christmas, but it's 2 years ago that I started this thing. That's terrible.
Nice. Amy is saying that she has the same kit, but she's knitting the adventurer wrap.
Nice. Beautiful. Well, that's what you did last year, right? Is that what you did? Yeah, that's nice.
Love it. Yeah. It's very similar, but different. I think, I do think.
It's a lace pattern. It's on the bias.
Mm-hmm. Very similar attributes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it lends itself beautifully for the kit.
There are so many great patterns for Advents this year. Dina had a Zoom call a week ago, right? A week ago tonight. And she and I, even we were made aware of so many great new patterns for Advents, right?
Yeah, it just makes me realize, I have an in on our kit, so I kind of know, I don't know exactly
you knew what
how
the kit was going to look like.
You
knew what it was going to look like, right?
Right. So picking the pattern, I guess I have a little.
Right. But, a lot of people, they open the Advent, they don't necessarily start knitting right away.
Right. But some people also find when you're opening it, you look at the colors and they don't seem to be cohesive. And they don't have to be. It's an Advent. It's a surprise. You don't know what you're going to get. It's a mystery. But you don't have to knit it a day at a time either.
No,
you can wait until you open up the entire Advent.
Mm-hmm.
You can mix your colors around. You don't need to keep them in the same exact order. Pam is a perfect example with her habitation flow. She reorganized her colors.
Reorganized the colors, yeah.
Well, I think I will do that as well.
Yeah.
When I
when you want to make the color play from a Beth McDonald stone. So you'll look at
Definitely.
the advent that you're planning on using, and if you need to move something around, you'll move it
will.
around.
Right.
You have to like
And I
what you're
like
wearing.
that poncho.
That poncho. And that one is, what did you say Ruthie is making? That's so nice. That shawl.
She sent me a picture of it. It's really pretty.
She's using the shop advent, right?
Her and Nikki are using.
Someone made us aware of a poncho that you knit in the round and then you stick it.
No, it's a shawl.
A shawl, excuse me.
I told them about it.
Oh, you told? Yeah, but that was on the Zoom last week.
No, I sent it to them prior. This is the actual shawl. It's called the Shortest Day Shawl. I'll show you a picture of it. It's done using an advent.
Oh, how great is that?
Isn't that fabulous? Yeah, I see the candle. Super cute. So it's actually, that is the finished product. This is Ruthie's.
It's knit in the round.
The beginning of it. It's knit in the round, and then it's later steeked. I think she's just up to knitting day 5, so she's going to get into a new color now. And then you steek it, and then the fringe get tied at the end.
That's how it. Let me kind of look at that for a second.
It's so neat. It looks like it's. Does it look like it has increases? So it's really cute. I love seeing what everyone is knitting. Amy, please tag me or send me a picture. I would love to see your progress on that as well.
That's lovely. And then there's.
Thank you, Jennifer.
There was something else that I wanted to say.
Another pattern. I mean, there's so many patterns.
The one that we were talking about. That one, and what was the other one?
The poncho.
The poncho, yes.
What was it called?
I have it favored, I believe. So let me just look on my thing and I'll see.
Anyway, if you need pattern ideas for advents.
Yeah, Dina was smart. She wrote them down.
I wrote them down. So I have them. I should post them. Maybe I'll post them in comments down below. I haven't been diligent about putting show notes.
I have them here.
Pam's going to pull it up.
That's another nice one too. Skyline wrap.
There it is.
Mount Lindo.
Mount Lindo.
Now this picture is in black and white because this designer was using her advent, so she didn't want people to see the colors.
Monica, I might do your advent using this pattern. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that great?
You know why? Because the way Monica dyed the yarn.
Yeah.
It's like in sets of 3. And I feel like I could play with that at the bottom.
Correct. And she says this takes about 2,500 yards, 2,500 to 2,600. It's done in the round. I would love to knit this.
That's more knitting.
In the round, mosaic.
Easy peasy.
Oh.
Just more knitting because what we're doing is half the advent. Yeah, at least what I'm doing is half the advent.
You're only doing half the advent.
Pretty much.
Really?
I didn't weigh the skeins.
What are you going to do with the other half?
Mm-hmm. I'm not telling you.
I know what you did with it. I know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Once I asked you, now I know. Anyway, so this one used 24 hand-dyed 20-gram mini skeins and a big skein.
Right. And I have the big skein, which I could put on top. Monica's big skein on the top, and then I can go down. Ooh,
it's
so
22
nice.
inches from the neck to the bottom, and it's 80-inch circumference, and it's one size.
So, Monica, you hear that? My goal is to have that done before next year's Advent.
Wow.
Can I knit all my Advents before next year's Advent?
God bless you if you can.
If I can. That's going to be a lot. But we'll see.
God bless you if you can. But listen, but that's not why you get Advents, It's funny because you remember how I'd open my Advents and I keep leaving the cards at home?
Yes.
I finally, last night, I looked at the card from Ruby and Roses. And she writes on there that she dyed it to be done as this year. She didn't do it last year to be that so that the colors flow. Although she said, by no means feel that you have to keep it that way. Her colors tend to be a little more vibrant.
They're fine
on the bright side. So
not that bright.
No, but I think she tried to make it this year. She just, she tried to make it flow a little bit more
fun,
which I just saw last night. So.
She's saying there's 2,406 yards in her set. That'll cover the Mount Lindo poncho, no?
It says 2,500 to 2,600. So if you throw something in, you throw something in.
I'll throw something in. I might have to order a la carte, Monica.
There you go. Order an extra mini. Although I think you have a bunch of them at home.
I'm not sure I understand that, Meryl. You may have to elaborate.
Whatever. So what else are we talking about?
Let's talk about what is all over the table.
Yeah, why don't you show them? Why don't we show them Whatever.
I'm going to show you what's new in the shop.
That's what I
Let's
was
start
gonna
with
say.
that.
That's what I was
We'll get
thinking.
this. Moondrake Confetti.
Pretty.
Super fun colors. That
Confetti.
is called
Look at that.
Violet. It's got a fabulous multicolor flecks
Speckles
in there.
Yep.
Very popular. You'll see it with, who is it? We've had yarn from Hedgehog for the
Mhm.
tweed jacket.
Seventh Floor.
Seventh Floor has had it, like a solid tweed. I think
Correct.
La Bien-Aimée has a worsted with colorful tweed. So this seems to be new, sort of the rage. We have these fun, bright colors.
It's
very pop
246 yards
per skein.
per skein.
Fun for a hat. If you wanted to do like a hat with a pom-pom, I'm just pulling.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah.
This would make a super cute hat. One
Mhm.
skein, one pom-pom. We are restocked on pom-poms.
Yes.
You can go to town on pom-pom
Could do that
shopping.
with that if you wanted to. Too.
Oh yeah, look
That
at
goes
that.
nicely. Oh, that really doesn't
Super
look on the
cute.
camera,
But
that's cute.
it works.
Goes. Yeah, it does.
Definitely works. So Confetti,
You can put
Confetti
this with
DK.
this.
It's by Moondrake, 87% merino wool, 13% Donegal viscose. Bright bold colors.
Yep.
Make a sweater in it.
Well, again, as Dina said, we did an Instagram live the other day,
Mhm.
and we couldn't get a lot of it.
No.
So, I mean, right now there's probably sweater quantity in each one, but then that's it. That's it.
If any of these colors appeal to you, snag
Oh,
them.
and here.
They're super fun.
Right. Nice.
Okay.
So there
that's
you
new
go.
to the shop.
Do you want to show them these things here?
Yes. Yeah, sure.
We'll move that.
It's hot.
Is it hot? It is hot. Is it hot down there? Oh, it's not hot down there.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We have new books in from Lane Magazine. We have the new issue of Lane, and they're ready to ship. They're all available online. I realized that I got a lot of messages on my inbox. All the books and magazines are under Lane Books and Magazines. So you'll need to scroll down to find all of the books. This is book number 13, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's a beautiful brioche cardigan on the cover. I actually did not even have a chance to really
look through it.
We flipped through it, but we didn't really.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You might be better at this, Pam. I'm at a bad angle.
Hold on.
Maybe if I
this
hold.
way. Yeah, like
okay.
that. I mean, for instance, look at that. I mean,
Gorgeous. Is that cables?
I can't tell. It looks like it from here.
We'll give you a sneak preview. I'm sure you could see all the pictures or previews on the website, not ours, but you would see it maybe on Lane Magazine.
Right. Here's another one. I think this is what the guy's wearing on the cover.
Yeah. Gorgeous
and
cardigan.
So on and so forth. Oh, there's
So
something
cute
tweeted
looking.
there. Look at this one. Knitted by Design. I don't know what that is, but it looks like a tweeted.
Looks like they have a lot of texture, color, woolen yarns.
And of course, Lane always has some great articles in there and other things other than just patterns.
Right. It's certainly not
so
just,
nice.
It's a great read.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about cashmere. This is fabulous. Look at this pullover.
Oh,
this could be unisex even.
Yeah. For sure. With the
Lovely.
big white cable.
Yes, going down.
Yep.
Really nice. So new issue is in. For those
issue
of you
13.
13. We know many of you like to collect that.
Yeah.
We have this fabulous book called Stripes. This is, I think, brought to you by Vera Valimaki.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm assuming all the sweaters in here have some sort of
Something
interpretation
to do with stripes.
with stripes. Here, I'm too far away. I'm just going to get the last book that we forgot to bring. Hold on.
Which one is that? Oh, we still have. I thought they were gone. There's a wide stripe. It's a great book. It's a great, they say coffee table book, but the pictures are lovely. Of course, I can't show you everything in the book, but there's just a few things.
Different designers.
Different designers, and they're listed on the front. And I can't say half of the names, so I'm not going to say it.
I'm with you.
But anyway, Stripes, that's another book in the shop.
We did have Worsted by La Bien-Aimée. That sold out.
Correct.
We have one last copy.
Pizza.
Of Homemade Pizza, but better. It's a go-to guide for every pizza lover. In his first
Absolutely.
book, Juka shows how to create the ultimate pizza experience in your own home using tasty ingredients and only a few simple utensils.
She offers you traditional styles from Naples to New York and recipes for 6 different doughs, as well as 27 pizza recipes.
There you go.
That's one of my favorite foods. I like pretzels, but I also like it. Should then come as no surprise that I like pizza.
One copy left.
I always joke that, when I went on a diet, I realized my favorite foods were pizza and bagels.
Starch, and more starch.
Those are my favorite. People say,
Pasta,
I have a
pizza,
favorite dish. Just give
bagels.
me a piece of pizza or a bagel, and I'm happy.
I'm happy with bread.
The last book is Crochet Crush. And what is this, Dina? Crochet
For all
Crush?
you crochet lovers.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at Crochet the Band on Advisor. How cute is that? How cute.
I mean, this is a large book, so they're probably doing all different. There's bags.
Look at this one.
Visors.
Smile face. Yeah. Oh, look at this. The carpet.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't
Look
that-
at the geometric.
I have to say, I was watching one of my Adventists from Murray Woolgoods, and she had a story. And you know what she was doing, Dinah? She does quilting, and she took some of her fabrics and she cut them down, and she was crocheting
around them.
She was crocheting
them together.
Well, just like a whatever, like a throw.
Speaking of throw,
there you go. Look at that. Wouldn't you just love to make
she was
one of those?
Cutting her fabrics. And
she
crochet.
cut them into like 2-inch strips.
Well, she was using that.
And she was using that to crochet.
We've
like
seen that.
I know, but
so much fun.
That's like right up my alley.
It reminds me of the ribbon from.
She has the fabric because she quilts, so I would have to go out and buy fabric.
No, but it reminds me of the ribbon yarn from.
Right. From Knit
Collage, yes. Super cute. Lots of bags. So if you're crushing on crochet these days, this might be a book for you. Looks like it's got modern, fun crochet baskets, bags, motifs, geometric. Oh my goodness, look at this.
It's a striped bag. That's a bag.
Fabulous.
There you go.
Look at that. Super fun. Great holiday gifts. Just thought you'd like to know. Thank you. Okay, next up. We are restocked. We're not going to go through all the colors in the City Lights hat kits. Now that we have our pom-pom delivery.
You have that?
It's over there. We can show you the hat. Super cute. Here it is. It's got the sequins. It's got a mohair, a merino, a pom-pom. Super cute hat. Very simple. It's free with the pattern, with the purchase.
Well, that matches you too.
Probably too big on me. It'll be better on Pam.
There you go. But it matches you perfectly. Got a little bit of sparkle
keeps
going
you warm,
on.
but not too much sparkle, right?
No, just a little bit. It's a blended sparkle, which is nice. It's not like a standout.
Yeah. Basic hat, very easy. Great for gift giving. Restocked. We're not going to go through the colors. I already said that. We have the Chubster hat. We had this last year. Another freebie. Free pattern with purchase. We're going to show you a picture because we can't locate the hat. This is a chunky yarn, so it goes quickly. Pattern is going to be included. You might either get a digital copy or a printed copy, depending on whether or not I forget. I try to enclose a printed copy, to be honest with you, but sometimes I forget. Yep. I have good intentions, but sometimes I'm rushing through the orders and I make mistakes. You can't find it. The hat is definitely up on the website with the picture of the kits. It's called the Chubster hat.
I'm going to see if I can find that.
If for any reason you don't like the pom-pom that we pair with the kit, you can always shoot us a note. We'd be happy to change it for you. So I must say, most people do like what we pick. Every now and again, there might be a special request, which is really not a big deal at all. We don't mind. This is so pretty. This is called Anna Frozen. How cute is this color?
Here, this is
another yarn
hat.
By Moondrake. Rochelle does a beautiful job.
This is the hat.
Thank you, Pam.
There you go. It's a basic chunky weight yarn hat.
Another easy.
Yep. with a palm.
Easy peasy.
One more time.
Great for gift giving. So these
you go.
kits, although we're replenishing and they're last minute kits, they're also make last minute great gifts.
Yeah, they do. They really do. Fasten it.
Very fast.
Do them in a day or two and get them done.
Okay.
And what's
New
next?
to the shop.
Yes.
This beauty.
From
The
Tracy.
Park View hat. It's really funny because somebody sent me a DM saying, does this look familiar?
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, I didn't see it at first, but then I thought about it. And it does look very similar to the FLW hat, but it's definitely different. So we have some kits up for this beauty. This is designed by Tracy Miller from the Grocery Girls. Featured here is a self-striping yarn. If you look at the testers or the people who've knit the hat, you'll see it in solid color. You'll see it variegated with mini skeins for all intents.
Solid, solid striped.
I think they're using a fingering weight yarn paired with a mohair.
Correct. You could use anything. Yeah.
What we did is used a self-striping yarn to give you this effect, and we paired it with a mohair.
Mm.
So we'll show you those kits.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want to start?
Sure. So start with this one. This one is, again, it's a yarn. Doesn't make a difference what it is. It's Millie Calori, which is a striping yarn, and with a beige mohair. There it is. That's better. That's better there.
That's
so as you can see the colors that are coming through here, so you can see how it stripes. So that's one.
Yeah, I was just going to do one thing. If you go like this, you'll see the spiral. These are all the colors that'll stripe out in the hat.
Yep.
Very pretty. I wanted to read a blurb that she wrote. I love holding mohair and fingering weight yarn together. The fabric has a beautiful halo and is light, luxurious, but also very warm. This is perfect for the cold winter in Canada, where she lives. Knit in a classic ribbed pattern, this hat is gender neutral and is so great in all types of yarns, speckles, stripes, solids, and of course, scrappy. It's also completely reversible. I'm always looking for a great pattern to whip up for gifts and also to use up stash yarns. This one is perfect for both. Happy knitting.
And this one, it's a multi. It's got some pinks and greens and in there. And then we put it with the palest of palest. I hate to even say it's green, but it's the same color that is in the hat. So that's another pretty choice.
So when you see the mohair, it's basically like in this particular case, it's a lighter color mohair. It's going to give you a lighter feel to the hat. In this particular case, this is with a brown.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to keep the yarn consistent because most of the colors in here are darker. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to get the light halo.
That's a pretty one.
This is gorgeous.
I love that one. It's got like burgundies.
One of a kind?
I think so.
This is one of a kind, you guys. Color number 98, in case you're interested.
Let's go
for it.
That's a pretty one.
Yep. Okay.
Do that one. Yeah. I love this one too.
This one's also beautiful.
It's like a gray with some plums and raisins.
Gorgeous. We actually paired it with one of the mauve color mohairs that's in here, but this mohair has a very slight hue of sparkle. So when you see the colorway, if it says sparkle near the kit, it means there's a hint of glisten sparkle. Not too much, but just a little. Is this one?
Yes. No, it's this one.
Okay.
This one. This is another one. It's, you see this lightness in here? That matches the color of the mohair. And again, the different stripes. I see some yellow, some peach, look at the green in there.
Gorgeous.
So that would be a lovely stripe on that. And this is the silver mohair with it.
Very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
This one's also very pretty.
That's very nice.
This one has, the mohair is actually like a periwinkle.
Yeah, that's it. When you had it that way before,
like this?
Yeah.
Okay. And then it goes into purple, pink, and like a lavender color. That's like a perfect
halo going on there.
More sparkle.
For the pink people, we have again, look at the pinks from hot, darker, raisiny plums. Look at that. And we paired it with this great pink mohair.
Now this is the same exact colorway next to Pam's. I was going to just show that this one doesn't have the sparkle.
You see the sparkle?
And Pam has a sparkle version.
Exactly.
So if pink is your jam, make sure you pick the one that has sparkle or non-sparkle.
This is a nice
Last but not least,
this
a beautiful fade.
some pops of orange and melon and a nice deep shade of gray. I like the way that looks together when we paired that with a dark mohair. Isn't that pretty? And that's it,
Beautiful.
right? I think that's it. We did all of them.
We did all the kits,
Yeah.
yes. So we have more.
We have one more. One more.
I'll take these back.
You got it?
I'm just worried about the candle. Don't want to have a fire here.
Of course not.
All right.
So behind us, Dina, what do we have?
We have a new sample in the shop, and we also have a beautiful Marseille.
Yes.
Marseille.
I can't remember. Marseille. It's Marseille. It's Marseille.
Marseille.
It's Marseille.
This one belongs to Ronnie. We just finished it. It's beautiful.
It's a very deep navy with an
Almost
almond
looks
stripe.
black,
Yeah.
but it's gorgeous. So we had to point that out. And right over here on this mannequin, we have a beautiful cardigan. It's called the Visiting Cardigan. Or I should just say visiting. There's a cardigan version and a pullover.
We
Yeah.
did that. We did the cardigan version.
It's designed by Stella Ackroyd.
It was in issue 11 of
Mm.
Lena.
And here is the model wearing it. Super cute. We have yet to put buttons on it.
Yeah. I was wondering. I'm looking at that just now. We have to put buttons on.
We do.
Very nice. But we use Sunday, which is like they call it. It's a DK. Like we were saying, the Marseille is 5 stitches to the inch. So really, it's like a light worsted. It can knit as a light worsted, right? And that's why we picked it for this.
Well, they have a cardigan version and they also have the pullover version, which I said. They actually did say the pattern is interchangeable and you can use a DK weight or an Aran weight. So there's a range depending on the kind of body you wanted to have to the cardigan. So for example, we went for something like a DK weight. We could have easily done this in forage.
Yes.
In the worsted weight from Hudson and West.
Mm-hmm.
But we chose to do it in DK because we wanted it to have a little bit more drape.
Yeah,
but
right.
it would have been really cozy in a worsted weight. Yeah,
Sure.
which
So
knit something more to like.
exactly. So the size that we did here is, I think, the 4th size. It's 46 and something, 46 and a half, or
3/4.
something, 46 and 3/4. It comes in about 12 different sizes, I believe.
Great range.
Yeah. And the double Sunday has about 120 yards in a skein.
Yes, I do want to point out, we had our knitter knit the sample, and she did come back. The pattern actually called for only 10 skeins, but she used 11. The reason being is the row gauge tends to, when you're using a DK weight yarn, if you're not checking your gauge, so to speak, blocking it to the right row gauge, you're going to need more yardage. So we included 11 skeins. It might appear,
if you look at the yardage that you could do larger, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really
You
sure.
could, if you get the row gauge. You definitely can do a
if
larger.
you get the row gauge,
if you
but
get
maybe
gauge
that row
as
gauge
written.
doesn't look good though.
So that's just
We can only tell you what we did.
right. So I just want to put that out there. I did write in the notes or the description that it's enough yarn to do the 40 up to through 46.
It's a great basic cardigan. Yeah.
And it's super cute. As soon as I put buttons on it, we'll start wearing
I
it.
didn't realize we should put those
Yeah.
on.
I need to pick a good button. I
Yeah.
almost think I want one of those wood.
One
or
of the
like
wood
leather,
buttons
yeah.
or leather. A leather
Yeah.
one would be
That would be
great. I
really
like
nice.
that. Yep.
Yeah.
That would be cute.
Kind of calling for it. What are people saying?
So
Hi,
I think
everyone.
that's all that we have.
Oh, do you want to show them the colors?
Oh yeah, jeez.
we're fried.
Oops, sorry, Dan.
That's okay. I think I'm going to
Blow it out. No, not at all. Of course, we have the color that's featured in the back behind us, which is this color. I don't have a name. Do you have a name? Do you know the names of these?
That one is camel.
Of course, right? How obvious. This is camel. We also have, I'm going to go with the ones I know the names of right now, Dina.
Okay.
This is whipped cream. It's a lighter cream versus almond, which would be this one. I believe almond is what's in the Marseille. Which is it? Marseille or Marseille now? I just told you. I can't remember. Anyway, this is almond and this is whipped cream. I mentioned these two because I know the names of them.
Okay.
Which is
There's
a nice
pale
neutral
blue.
for great colors for a cardigan. What is this called? Dina?
Pale blue.
This is pale blue. Yeah, that's better over there.
Yes.
And this is
Ballet shoes.
Ballet shoes. You can see there, light pink, light blue.
Yep.
Electric blue. Why not a pop, right? Isn't that pretty?
I love that.
Yeah, I think
The
that's
next
great.
color is also great. State green. Fabulous.
Nice.
This is a fun pop color for the
Great
cardigan.
color. And then we have back
Last
here.
but not least,
This is the color of my
Into the Woods.
Into the Woods. This was my Marseille.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Marseille.
Yes. Somebody's asking, what was the chunky yarn Pam used for her child hat? It's called Blossom. It's by Trendsetter. And
I doubled it.
You would need 2 skeins to make
Two
the children's
skeins,
version.
Children's version, right.
Hope that helps. Jane Ritchie. Oh, Blossom, she answered.
There you
Thank
go.
you,
Thank
Jane.
you.
You guys are the best. Oh my, happy birthday, Pam.
Thank
My
you.
birthday is the 9th, so glad you had a wonderful time.
Happy birthday.
Jenny, happy birthday.
Hope you have a happy birthday as well.
You see, Pam?
What?
Leona is saying she likes your hairdo.
Oh, this is
They
what I
can
do
see
when I
your
get
face.
warm.
You
So,
should try a short haircut. Pam does look good in a very short haircut.
oh, I don't know. About
Doesn't
that.
she look so pretty today?
I look okay
I
with
said
it
the
up.
same
I
thing.
don't know about that.
It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
City Lights hats still showing. A lot of colors are sold out. Interesting.
Really?
Peggy, if you shoot me an email and let me know which ones.
I'm going on now.
I apologize. I thought I assembled.
You
most of
assembled.
them.
I know you assembled the grays, right?
I assembled gray, black, the rust. I think I saw that we had the ivory already
Yes.
available.
City
Navy.
Lights. It's showing. Lime is out of stock. Swift Royal is out of stock.
Right. The blues are out of stock because I don't have the blue pom-poms, but they have been reordered.
What's $13.50? Oh, $13.50 is the
light
cream.
pink.
That's the black.
201 is a gray.
One is navy, right?
$250 I can restock. I have that. So I will put that in.
15. I don't know what 15 is. 15 is like I don't know what 15 is. Okay.
Let me know which color, Peggy, and I'll be happy to.
The 16 is the rust.
Yes. I know that we have red. Chocolate brown, I think we're sold out of.
That's the rust. This is coming up as sold out of stock.
That's the rice, 93.62.
Right.
We're going to work on some more. I apologize.
We have 48, right?
The royal, we are waiting for the blue pom-poms, so we will get that to you hopefully at the end of the week, Peggy.
It's the red?
It's the blue pom-pom that I'm out of.
The red we have.
The red is gorgeous.
The mustard we have. Do we have the light pink?
Yes.
We have the light pink. Maybe the color you were looking for.
Yeah, I think she was looking for the royal.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the pom-pom we're waiting for, but it is reordered. So hopefully we'll have it by the end of the week.
Correct.
All right. Thanks for checking in.
I know. It's like we get one in, we put it up, then something else goes out. There's a component because the hat has
keep up.
different components. That's the problem with that.
You guys are the best. Thank you.
Yeah.
We've been very busy with the kits. So just trying very hard to make kits that we have more multiples of rather than one of a kind because we see that it tends to go quickly.
Well, but still, if you have a nice one of a kind, it's,
this brown. Oh my goodness. Somebody has to snag that. That is gorgeous.
Like the black and bright pink to make the bucket hat.
Oh.
Take 2. I'd like the what? What'd you say? I can't
The bucket hat take 2. The black and the bright pink. I don't know if we had the pink. The pink is out of stock right now, but I will reorder that. And we do have the black available in stock. I think this is what you're referring to.
I know it's Blossom's on the website, isn't it?
It should be. And if it isn't, we'll check it before we go.
Mm-hmm.
This is the black. Super cute.
And I promise I will get that added to the pattern.
We have homework.
So that you guys can get it. And I'll put it like Dina will post it. I'll post it, so that you know when it's up. Right?
Yes.
How's that sound?
Sounds great. I do have an announcement to make. Me and my announcements. Kimberly will be here this Saturday.
That's right.
We have our finishing class. A lot of you mentioned that you want to do another finishing class. Our next finishing class, we are putting it out there. We have, I think, 2 names or 3 names on the waiting list already.
Yeah.
Please email me because you will get first right of refusal.
Yeah,
We're going to have
exactly.
another class in January. Kimberly says she wants to come to the knitting place once a month.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
so we
boy.
are going to have
Nice.
a bunch of classes signed up for you guys. We're super excited. So for those of you who missed out, it will be the same type of finishing class for January. That's number one. Number two, we're super excited. I put the word out. If anybody wants to send a trunk show over, Vita Lifestyle will be sending over a box, a trunk show box. So we are going to have that featured.
When do you think we're going to get that?
I believe I'm hoping to ship it by tomorrow. So we should have it at the end of the week.
Oh, it'd be nice to have it for Saturday.
It will definitely be here for Saturday for anyone who's coming out special. If you're just coming to see, to take the class, that's wonderful. The trunk show will be here after. If you're coming, you can also come to meet Kimberly after. She said she would like to stay and do a meet and greet. She's bringing her sweater samples, some patterns that she designed, and she wants to do a meetup. So we're super excited to have her for the day.
The shop will not be open during class time, which is 10 to 12, 10 a.m. to noon, but then we'll open after the class
at 12:30.
And hopefully we'll have the trunk show, and of course Kimberly will be here. So that sounds like it's going to be a fun afternoon.
Another fun Saturday. So we're trying to make
those Saturdays interesting, huh,
we
Dina?
are. And we still have one more Saturday, I think. Is that right?
Yeah.
Before Christmas.
Right.
If anybody wants to send over a box, don't be shy.
We'll even take them after Christmas too.
Absolutely. If you want to do a trunk show here, we'd be happy.
They say, I'm not saying it is, but some people do say January can be dreary. Everyone has a different opinion. Some people my husband likes January because he likes New Year's because he feels like it's a fresh start. And he gets very depressed, which is odd in the fall. I love the fall.
The fall?
Yeah. He says, the days are going to get shorter. It's going to get dark. I love the fall. I think that has always been my favorite time of year.
I got married in the fall.
Yeah.
I love the fall.
Yeah, exactly. I love the fall. Now, although I have grown as I've gotten older to really enjoy springtime because I like plants and I like flowers, the blooms. And do you know that I brought my fig trees in? And they're fruiting again. Do you want me to show you something? Really? In the house? When did you bring them in? When did you get fruit on them before? As soon as I brought them in, all of a sudden, You didn't get them outside? No. You didn't get anything outside? No. That's very funny. Is that crazy? It got very, we had that cold spell. Yep. I brought it inside and now I have new fruit. Oosh. I'm super excited about that. I need to show you something while we're talking about that, Dina. Are you going to show your Christmas cactus? These are figs from Emily's fig tree. Wow. Did she make jam? Tree? She didn't make jam, no. I see the jam there. She bought the jam. She bought the jam. That's not the jam. I want to make fig jam. Look, that's from her fig tree. Gorgeous. You have to share it. This is from her fig tree. You guys, look at this. For Thanksgiving, she had a cheese board out and she cut up some figs. Is that great? Isn't that great? It's fabulous. Her yard is made for fig trees. It's fabulous. Because we found out afterwards that the people that owned it for years, just a little bit before she bought it, they had fig trees in the backyard. Really? Yes. But wait, didn't she plant those fig trees from Louis? One, he gave her a cutting. He propagated a cutting from his fig tree. But there were other to her. There was another fig tree on the property? What happened was there's a guy who lives in town, has a business, and he grew up in that house. Okay. And his father was a gardener, as was his mother, and the whole backyard was tomato plants and a vegetable garden and fig trees. He had 5 or 6 fig trees in that backyard. But where are they? When they took them. Are you kidding? They took them. I can't blame him. The son took it because he grew up with those fig trees. And you know where they are now? They're in the back behind his hair salon. Oh, really? Isn't that funny? He wanted them. But that yard has to be very good for fig trees. Must be. Right? Yeah. So because one of our customers, her husband propagated from his fig tree a cutting for my daughter, and that thing is now taller than the fence. It's amazing. Zach, we had 2 successful propagations. Yes. Nice. Now you have yours in containers. Yeah, but we're going to put them in the ground. You are. Yeah. When are you going to do that? I think we were supposed to do it in the fall, but it got cold quickly. You can still do it. I think in the spring. You can still do it now. Yes, because last fall I kept saying, we got to cover the fig tree. I can't do it yet. And she went to the garden center here in town, and he said, you have plenty of time. Yeah, I can't. I might have to wait another year. Okay.
because of the work we're doing in the backyard.
Oh, well, then you shouldn't do
Yeah,
it. You shouldn't do
I
it.
can't.
Then.
But that's okay. Another year.
Now we
All
first
right.
talk about gardening.
What else can we talk about?
There's nothing, I don't know. I enjoy plants, so I love seeing them grow when they're successful. That's like, that's just the best.
I feel very blessed that I have hobbies. That's all I have to say.
Well, you
Between
garden.
knitting,
You like to
crocheting,
garden.
gardening, cooking. I love it. I love it all. I brought my parsley in, my herbs. Oh my God, they're thriving in the
Where
house.
are they? Oh, you brought them. I thought you
They're
brought them
in my
here.
kitchen. No.
Oh, you have great light in your kitchen.
Fabulous.
You have great light in your kitchen.
They are like
Perfect. It's like
they're
a greenhouse.
so
Your
good.
light is like a greenhouse
Because
light.
it's the southern exposure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm super happy. Anyway, all right.
Any questions, or is that
Any
it?
questions or concerns?
We're not opening our advents now.
No, we'll
We'll
just
do
a
it
post.
later. We'll do it later. We'll do a post. Yeah,
We'll
that's
do a
fine.
post.
We'll do a post.
I got to help Pam with her scarf.
You have to. It's more important. Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We
Thank
love
you for your
company.
patience.
Hopefully we've entertained you. Sorry if we got off on too many tangents. And we'll see you next week. We'll see you during the week
Absolutely.
for sure with our advents.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
Have a good week.
Bye.